All right. What a game. Oh, not maybe exactly what all the Florida State fans were wanting. Was definitely hoping for more of a bloodbath, but man, exciting nonetheless. It's just going to be me tonight. John is traveling on vacation, isn't in a position where he can get on here, but definitely watch the game. So we won't have as long of a post game show today, but had to jump on, join looking at a bunch of your comments. Just start obviously with having been since 2017. Unbelievable to get that win. Um, just a great capper, I think, to what I think most realistic fans will say was a great season. I know you're going to have your people um, that no matter what Norvell does, he's not going to live up to their expectations. Those fans that think we've got to go 12-0 every year, play for an ACC championship, but given the last couple of years, just a great cap to um, what I think has been built this season. You know, kind of working through initial reactions, how that game started. Was super excited about the defense. That changed probably second and third series for Florida. Uh, Definitely some of those pass breakdowns. John did say if he could have gotten on here, he was going to give his 10 cents as to why it was time to get rid of Fuller. I don't know if I'm quite there yet. We definitely had some questions about some of the secondary breakdowns and some of the defensive schemes, but don't know if you can say enough good things about Travis tonight. I know the passing stats weren't there. I was going to look back at that. Um, let's see. So yeah, finished less than 50%, 13 to 30, but did have 270 yards. I mean, that was pretty impressive. I think the biggest thing is just the resolve. Obviously, we knew Richardson was, yeah, very true. Um, Richardson was going to be tough, and he was. I mean, couldn't have had two tougher quarterbacks in there tonight, but didn't give up. The big downs, the big plays. Man, Travis 2 times looked like he was sacked for big losses. Um, I think scored on both of those, but probably another argument for another time. But what a game on that. Look forward to seeing some of your comments on here. Yeah, George, I can appreciate that. I was looking to see, we had a Gator get on here a couple weeks ago. What was his name? Master of Dreams. Did Master of Dreams show up tonight? I don't think so. It didn't show up. So obviously, come away with that win. Knew that getting to that win number 9 was a big deal. Obviously, as we've talked about in the past, kind of thinking about what some of the potential bowl um, opportunities going forward from this could be. We knew last week when North Carolina lost that probably moved Florida State into as the second strongest ACC team. So if things got crazy and Clemson found themselves in the playoff, that could put us at a potential New Year's Six bowl. That'll be interesting to see what happens. But even if not, still should be looking at something like the Cheez It Bowl or one of those bigger bowls in California, possibly playing a pretty good Pac-12 team. So excited about that as well. So, like I said, without John here, it's obviously a little bit more difficult to do this without the commentary back and forth. So if you guys got some comments, can feed off of some of that. Appreciating George's input. Let's see. I liked Dane's comment about Ron Cherry. Definitely some great Ron Cherry moments through the years. Uh, John and I usually like to give a game ball for the game. I think offensively, it maybe gets a little cliche to give it to the quarterback, but I think it's hard not to give it to Jordan Travis tonight. I mean, I know that he had moments, missed some passes he probably should have had. A couple of times could have had the ball a little higher to Johnny Wilson. Not crazy, obviously, about the 13 to 30, finishing less than 500, but the big plays, the plays that could have gotten you out of scoring range, the plays that could have been turnovers, the plays that could have been turnovers that he turned into points is just it's hard to not say he was the difference maker in that game. Defensively, I think there were several guys. Verse had a couple big plays before he got hurt. Yeah, I agree. Wasn't 100% and was nursing the shoulder. Obviously there at the end, you saw Robinson harassing Richardson. I mean, there were several players that had some good plays. I don't know if I specifically have a player that sticks out on defense. I definitely kind of went back more tonight to some of the bend, don't break. And that was a little troublesome, but we know in a rivalry game, you kind of got to throw out the records. It was neat to kind of see that heatedness back again. Nothing got too out of hand, but definitely could tell that there was some hatred. The place sounded electric, and kind of felt like maybe we're getting back to some of the old times. It would be great to see Florida continue to get better, Florida State to build off of this year, and just see that continue to build. Yeah, Bethune, I'd go with that. Who would you Dane have given offensive MVP to? Could you argue it's not Travis? Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen that. Benson, yeah. Oh, Benson killed it too. I forget what did he finish with? 20 carries, 111 yards. Yeah, they both, him and Travis, just phenomenal for us. Would have liked to have seen, it's tough because obviously teams now are definitely doubling down on Johnny, not getting some of the open looks he was earlier in the season. There was a couple balls I would have liked to have seen him bring in, or even maybe Travis get that a little bit higher to him. But I thought he had some key plays. I agree, Henry. Definitely got the stops when it mattered. Got a little hairy there. Was feeling a little hopeful. Up 38-24. Wasn't quite expecting it to get to the position it did there at the end. It made for some on your edge excitement, but great to see him pull that out. No, I don't think they did, Joshua. I don't think they had one single sack. I, I'm trying to remember where that sack was then. Was it the first half? Was that sack in the first half? I'm trying to remember that. Because it felt like to me there was not the pressure I would have expected. All right. Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, McClendon had some good plays tonight too. Um, some questions about some of the pass interference there at the end, if someone make-up calls or he had the back arm. But all in all, obviously, like we've said, always great to beat your rival. Had wished John could have gotten on because I know John had some points he wanted to make. The Gator that came on here was making some comments after the Syracuse game and saying we're getting too excited, but and John's got a lot of feelings towards that Gator game. But maybe we can talk a little bit about that leading up to the bowl selection. I definitely want us to get to live in this one, be excited about this one, be excited about the boys coming back, Norvell, what he continues to build, see what bowl game we get. I know it's getting late. I know a lot of people on vacation. I'm actually in Tennessee on vacation with some family as well. Hope we get somebody else on here with us next time, have some more content. But just wanted to get on here. Great to be a part of Noel Nation. Big win. And let's hope for some chaos and to get a huge bowl game. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a good night. Go Noles.